Are they on? Are they off? Are they coming? Are they going? Are they staying? They're most definitely coming, boys. Welcome to your Nottingham Forest transfer update on the 19th of July. Let's get into it. Alright, boys, welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. And don't forget, if you're new here, to subscribe as we talk all things Forest. And we have the watch along against Hertha Berlin tomorrow. The game's at 7 p.m. We'll be starting the stream from 6:30 p.m. The link is down in the description below. If you want to click on that and put a notification on, you are more than welcome to. But we are today going to be talking about the latest transfer gossip on Forest and the confirmed deals, etc. And there's no better place to start than these two below. So a lot of it seems to be going all smoothly until last night. OBrien, there's been no issues with at all. He was in Nottingham, he did his medical and everything like that. The problem was Toffolo suddenly in the 11th hour decided he wanted to change his wage demands, and because he wanted to do that, suddenly the deal was off for him. But because it was a double deal, suddenly both deals were off because of what was going on with Toffolo. O'Brien, everything was still going smoothly. Today there's been a change. They've been able to unlock it and get an agreement done. I don't know if Forrest came up to his wage agreements, or if Toffolo dropped his wage agreements, or if they just met somewhere in the middle, but it doesn't really matter because it is done. So these guys, I think, will be unveiled for us either later on tonight or tomorrow, but it is done, and it is really important that this deal got done. Toffolo I do like a lot, but obviously we got Omar Richards now. It was O'Brien that I was really keen on because we're looking very, very thin in that midfield. I know we've been linked to quite a lot of players, and we'll go through a couple of them in a minute, but O'Brien is probably one of the best CMs that we could have got hold of. The price we've paid, the talk is 10 mil for the pair of them plus add-ons. It's an absolute steal. I don't know how the boys got that over the line, but goddamn is that good business. I'm not sure who starts between Toffolo or Richards at left back or left wing back as we play it. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on it down below. So, good news to start the video off with. Both these guys are done. Let's jump on to the next piece of news. Okay, so the next person we need to talk about is Alex Moreno, and this broke again yesterday, and this was around obviously a reaction to the Toffolo stuff, where we were looking at potentially an alternative in Alex Moreno. Is this deal still going to go ahead? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it will. This guy is really good at attacking in that kind of left wing back position, getting forward. Defensively, he's not as good as Toffolo or as Richards. So is he a good option to have? I think he would be if we could get him on the cheap. But with already Richards and with Toffolo coming in now, do we need a third one? There's been a lot of weird rumours on Twitter about Richards having broken his leg. The club haven't said anything. I go by what the club said. They put some pictures of him online yesterday on Twitter, so I think there's no issues there at all. But let me know what you think about this guy. He's pretty good. A few assists and a few goals last year in the Spanish league. I don't think we'll get him now that we got Toffolo, but the links were really quick and really kind of snowballed yesterday, and then have quietened back down today. Alright, boys, let's move on to our third player, or fourth, depending if you want to count those Toffolo and O'Brien as one or two. And it is a Maxwell Cornet. So obviously Burnley got relegated. This is their best player by a mile. He has been linked to Forest heavily. He's got a relegation clause of 17.5 mil. Now there are rumours that we've put in a bid on him for about 13 mil. How true they are or not, I'm not sure, but I think it's the player that Coops is really interested in. Now he can play at left back, he can play at left wing, he can play kind of as a LF striker, for want of a better phrase. He's a really, really good player. He scored 9 goals last season for Burnley, playing in a crappy Burnley squad as well. He scored a lot of those goals quite early on in the season. This is a player I would quite like to see in our squad. I think he bolsters it heavily. If we could get him, maybe Morgan Gibbs-White, and one more CM, I think we're looking very, very good. We're a little thin in the cam position. That's why I think our main focus after this has to turn to Morgan Gibbs-White. If it's going to cost us 30 million, maybe we can do a package in terms of buy-ons with add-ons, etc. I think it's worth doing. Let me know what you think about this player, and let me know if you think Forest should be interested or not in buying him. That is all for today's news, guys. Don't forget, we have the watch along of the big match tomorrow. Forest are playing Hertha Berlin at the Burton Stadium, the Pirelli Stadium. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. We'll be live from 6:30, talking all Forest transfers, talking Premier League transfers in the build-up to the match, and then of course we'll have the match straight from 7 p.m. So if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. And with all that said, we will see you tomorrow for the watch along.